Good afternoon, students. You've now passed your 2-week mark in the clinic. You're into your 3rd week. This is just a quick recap video for you. I just want to talk to you about week 2. Thank you all who got your exact information into the exact program. All of you were able to complete that, which we really appreciate. Also, thanks to those who completed the SOAP notes. This is really a great way for us to have kind of an informal way for you guys to let us know how you're doing, so if there's any issues, we can take care of them in a timely manner and make sure they don't get out of control. I didn't provide any personal feedback to each of your SOAP notes because I really wanted to read them all, get a sense as to what the general feeling was of the SOAP notes and give you all feedback together. So there's 2 real big takeaways that I want to bring up as far as feedback goes from the SOAP notes. The first thing is clinical education, it really is what you make of it. The feelings of the feedback that I kind of sensed from all your SOAP notes was all over the board. There's some of you that were very pleased with what's going on. There's some of you that aren't as pleased. I'll say this though, the correlation between how pleased the students were and the quality of site they were at was almost non-existent. And by this what I mean is that there are some students that are at great sites that didn't seem to feel like they're having a great experience. And on the other hand, there's some students that are at average sites that seem to be having excellent experiences. So I think the bottom line here that I want you guys to realize is that the biggest thing you guys need to worry about is your attitude. It really is everything in clinical education. You get out of clinical education what you put into it. However willing you are to work hard and make the best of any experience will make or break that clinical experience. Realize that none of your CIs are being paid for this. It's not convenient for them to take students, but they do it because they know our profession needs it and they want to pay it forward to our profession. So if you don't feel like you're getting the one-on-one attention that you deserve, that's okay. There's other things that you can do to make it a good experience. I hope that makes sense to you guys, and I hope you can see that for what it is. The second big thing I wanted to bring up is we've stated this in multiple emails and in all the clinical education meetings that we've done up to this point. If you for any reason miss a day in the clinic, the university policy is that you contact your CI and Dr. Bartholomew prior to clinic hours that day. This is not something we like to have you do. This is a university policy, and if it's not followed this way, it could result in probation and having your situation reviewed by the Student Progression Committee. I can't stress the importance of this enough. If this happens, you have to reach out to your CI and to Dr. Bartholomew. I will attach Dr. Bartholomew's contact information, including his cell phone number, in this email so that you have no excuse not to have it. Good. So those are the 2 big points. You guys are excellent students. Continue to work hard, okay? This week for PT738, it's quite simple. So if we scroll down here to week 3, your tasks, keep filling out your weekly goal sheet. The other thing is to talk to your CI and schedule a time for when you can do your in-service presentation. And this is also a good idea to get a good feel from your CI as to what topic they think would be beneficial for their clinicians there in the clinic. And maybe they leave the topic completely up to you, which is fine as well. And also remember that before the end of the semester, you'll have to fill out the CPI assessment. Even though you don't have to do that for another couple weeks, at this point, it's a pretty good idea to talk to your CI and try and ask them for feedback if there's anything on the CPI that you may need to focus on a little bit for the next couple weeks to make sure you meet that advanced beginner or higher level on the CPI. And that's the standard for this first clinical rotation, is that you meet that benchmark. And so if there's anything you need to work on, you need to know about that right now rather than finding that out the last week of the rotation and not making that benchmark. That's all there is for this week. No formal assignments to turn in. I hope it's kind of an easy week for you guys. Keep working hard in the clinic and let me or Dr. Bartholomew know if you have any questions or concerns. Thank you.